everybody, and welcome to a sort of random video. This video does not have a category I can put it into. They tell me one of the most random videos I'm ever gonna do. Okay, so every president has a signature, okay? And I decided, what if I took every president's signature and ranked them based on how readable each one was? And yes, I did make this. You will not believe how hard it was to get every president's signature for this project, okay? I made this. You can do it yourself even, like, this is the thing, like, okay, so, here's the rating system. We have truly readable, we have kind of understandable, we have barely gettable, we have unlikely to get, and then we have unreadable. Unreadable is where you really can't decipher any of it. Truly readable is where you can pick out every letter, and everything in between is kind of like, kind of like different versions of the first and the last one. Yeah. So, man, this video is gonna have such a weird format. Okay, so, let's just start with the first one. I want to tell you guys that since I had to make this on my own, I already formed an opinion about some of them, but let's just get into it, guys. Starting with the foundational military general who reluctantly took the presidency and set the standard for democratic leadership by willingly stepping down. The big GW. We have George Washington. This is his. You probably have never seen it before. And I'm trying to think about where to put it actually. Okay. So, my thing is that you can actually pick out, like, the G, but the issue is that this I, it is not coherent. Like, you have 3 dots that I think are supposed to form the I, but, like, if you had to ask me what name this was, I could not pick it out. So, I'm going to put it in barely gettable. Maybe my opinion will, like, change the placement of it later on in the video. But right now, I could not decipher what it is more than the first letter and maybe the last letters. John Adams, I want to marry you. You know how signatures should be your name, but harder, okay? Truly readable. I can read every letter of this. It's all coherent. Oh, wait, I should probably tell you about John Adams, shouldn't I? A brilliant, deeply principled, but notoriously picky intellectual who defended independence but struggled with personal popularity. That is John Adams. The next one, Thomas Jefferson. Okay, I'm the put you in. No, I can't even put you there. I feel like I have to put you in unreadable because I cannot read you. Okay, well, Thomas Jefferson, a complex Renaissance man and soft-spoken philosopher whose soaring ideals of liberty constantly clashed with his reality as a slaveholder. So yeah, I'm sorry, Thomas Jefferson. I can't read this. Yeah, I can't really even identify the T, and yes, I know what I'm looking for. But the next one might also be the same. Tell me if you think you can guess who this is. This is a soft-spoken political mastermind who served as the primary architect for the U.S. Constitution. We have James Madison. I'm sorry, Maddie, I can guess what the first letter is. I kinda guess what the first letter is, but I don't know. I want to put in unlikely to that. I feel like most will, though. I don't want to, okay, I want to, take my time to do this, though. And his name, this is James Monroe, and let me tell you, it is so stressed out. Whoever did his, I don't know what happened with this one. If I assume that if it was more clumped together, I think I would be able to, get the James part of it at least. So, maybe it's just, understandable at least. Oh my god. That takes up the entire block. Okay. But next, we have this one. And I don't think I need to, let you guys know who this is, because you can actually read it. This is John Quincy Adams, and we can actually read it, which is incredible. And the second president to have that since John Adams. Thank you. You knew how to actually have your name, be a name. So I'm gonna put you here. Not as readable as, I cannot put you anywhere, can I? Okay. Not as readable as John Adams, but more readable than any of the other ones. Now we have Andrew Jackson. His, you know what? It deserves to be in a far higher place than the other ones. I feel right here about, yeah. Wait, no, put it above, yeah. Because you can definitely identify, I kind of want to put in the first one, because, I feel like if you, gave me this, I could kind of figure out that it says Jackson. But, maybe, okay, no, I'm gonna, yeah, no, I have to have multiple blocks. I can't just have unreadable and readable. There has to be, layers to it. I don't like you. I don't care what president you were. You could not have made the country a better place if nobody can read it. Who are you then? Okay, you are probably Marvin Von Bird, a select, highly organized political strategist who practically invented the modern political party machine, but took blame for a massive economic collapse. I'm gonna guess that the collapse had to do with the fact that nobody could read what you were saying. I'm gonna put you here because I can't identify the M and the V and the B and the U far better than this one. Who even are you? William? I think William Harrison? You know what? For that, I'm gonna put you in barely readable, because that is who you are. William Henry Harrison. There you go. Who else do we have here? Oh my god, John Tyler, my man. I can read you. It's an open book. Maybe that's how you became president. People can understand what you were writing. I'll put you in, I think, I kind of feel like he deserves to be among the greats, but, you know what? Maybe this P, you'll say too much like the Y, and that's why you're getting a bit demoted. That's why. We have this guy. We have James. That's pretty obvious. The rest of it, I feel like he gave up after he wrote the word James. He just, stopped trying at that point. So, okay, so, where do we put you? Your first name is readable. So I feel like you deserve to be above anybody in barely readable. So I feel like you deserve to be here. But you're obviously above James Monroe. Wait, are you? Oh, maybe not. Maybe you're not above James Monroe. Because I can identify an M here. I guess there's supposed to be a K. Oh, and by the way, guys, there's James K. Pope. Yeah, no, there's Pope. There's a P, there's an O, there's a, what is that, L, and there's a K. That's what it is. So, yeah, no, you deserve to be there. You know, maybe I'll put you ahead of George Washington in barely readable because... No, but I can read your first name, so you should go higher. But yeah. Yeah, no, I'll put you here. There you go. That's where you belong now. You are in that basket forever. Next, we have... Guess who this is? Zachary Taylor. For the fact that every letter of your name is pretty much legible, I am tailing you all the way up to truly readable, probably like right here. That seems accurate. We have John Adams. Yeah, no, as you can see, like, the letters keep getting more and more confusing when you look at it. Should I move this one down? I feel like I shouldn't. Now, who do you think this is? This is Millard Fillmore, a quiet, uninspiring compromise leader from upstate New York who signed the disastrous Slave Act in a failed attempt to keep the peace. So yeah, this to me looks like the word willow and not the word Millard. I think that was your main political issue besides the Slave Act. So I'm gonna put you in... Oh man, do I take you in barely readable? No, maybe barely readable. Yeah, no, I can't even get your first name right. Yeah, no, wait, you belong here. Okay, yeah. Next, we have Franklin Pierce. I didn't read the word Pierce. That already gives you a foot above most of the bottom tier. Franklin Pierce. Okay. Now, where should you go? Let me get that. Can I move this? Sorry, Dad. I need to move this a bit better. Okay. Move this up a bit more. Okay, yeah, you do this. So, where are you? Franklin. I did kind of read the first letter, and that made me want to put you in barely readable, but like maybe like really high on the barely readable yet, I think. Maybe like right here because... Wow. No! Wait, maybe? Oh, that's actually interesting. No, maybe like... Okay, yeah. Maybe put it between this one and this one? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Franklin Pierce, you go there because... No, but you're more readable than James Pope, aren't you? Yeah. I feel like I'm doing a lot of compromising, but okay. We have another James. I think we're starting to find out that when it comes to president, J is the most likely letter for the first name. Yeah, we have a ton of J's. I wonder if there's like some sort of psychological reason for that. But okay, your first name is readable. So where do I put you based on that? I don't feel like you deserve to be in barely readable. I feel like you really deserve to be like around this area, kind of. Maybe pretty high on the list besides. I'm gonna put you here, like right above James Monroe. That seems like an accurate place. Oh, this who this is. This is Abraham Yankton, and you did A+ because I can read your first name and your last name decently well, okay? This is what you did here. God, this is already becoming such a chore to do. Okay. Put you up here. But now this begs the question of where does Abraham Yankton go on the truly readable list? Oh, that's actually interesting. I feel like all of these are just like about the same level of readable because once you know what something says and it looks good enough, it becomes like easier to read. And honestly, no part of this name makes me confused about the letters. So, Zachary Tyler, this is interesting. Oh wait, I had a list I should look up the list. Give me a minute. If you don't know what the list is, give me a minute. So, before school ended, I asked a couple of my classmates to like guess which president they think had the best signature. And I'm wondering, can I pull it up? No, I cannot pull it up right now. God dang it. Okay. Wait. I know where it is. So here. Cross our fingers, hope that. Yeah! Okay, we did it. Okay, so. One of my classmates called Marina said that Abraham Lincoln would be the president with the clearest signature. And she was pretty spot on. Romeo, hey Romeo, are you watching this? You got George Bush, and we haven't hit him yet. But I said Bill Clinton. My dad said Barack Obama, so we'll see how those pan out later on in the video. But I would like to note that my first period teacher said Thomas Jefferson or Abraham. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here because you know you can actually see pretty well on this one. I'll put you above William, just because like more of your name is readable. Who are you, A something or other? What could you have been? Okay. Oh, are you is that Ulysses S. Grant? Is that? No. But that's actually so bad. Really? That's who you are. Okay. It did not look like a U. Hey guys, I know people say that a U is just an N flipped, but you can't just give me two N's and pretend that you are somehow... No. I don't know if I should put you at the bottom. No, you deserve to be at the bottom. I can barely read you. I can't even get the first two letters. How am I supposed to get anything else? But yeah. Rutherford B. Haynes. I can read the R, the U, the T, the H, the E, kind of the R, the F, the O, the thing. A lot of your name is visible, and that means I don't feel comfortable putting you in barely gettable when I can get a lot of you. No tap. All tap. Now, where to put you? I feel like much more of your name can be... No, wait. But no, Oh, man. This is why I wish this signature wasn't so goddamn big, right? This signature just like... It's all stretched out. I'm sure James Monroe's signature looks a lot better when it isn't like this, but that's the way it translated onto this format. So I don't know what to do about that. Tyler. Oh, I don't feel comfortable keeping John Tyler in big kind of dead of... No. Maybe I don't. No, yeah, I feel comfortable with this. And also, like, comfortable with this. I feel comfortable with how this looks right now. But after that, we have James A. Garfield. Kind of a small signature. Can't read much of it. I'm gonna assume that if it was bigger, I would be able to read most of it. You play decent the way I see it, so you are going just a bit beyond the barely gettable because I can actually read like most of your name. So I'm gonna put you right before James K. Pope. I'm actually going to wonder if I shouldn't have my iPad charging right now. But you know what? We're gonna stick with this. Moving past James R. Garfield is... Do you want to guess who this is? This is a wealthy, luxury-loving New York fashion plate who supplied everyone by turning his back on corrupt political buddies to implement honest civil service reforms. We have Chester A. Arthur. And I'm sorry, you turned it interruption, which is really good, but I cannot read a cent of your name. You were going here? You know what? No, yeah, I can't even read these. I can't even. Yeah, no, you're telling where you that. Sorry, bud. Now we have Drover Cleveland. I can read the C, which means that you're not unreadable. And you're not the S-ray. I'm gonna put you in unlikely to that. Right after James, because I can kind of read it. This is why I wish they all had one uniform size. It would make it so much better. But okay. Afterwards, we have Benjamin Harrison. I can read the Harrison, what you mean that you're not unreadable. But I feel like you don't. You deserve to be here. I can't read your first name. I assume this is not Benjamin completely. You probably just wrote the word Ben or Benny. Benny? Maybe? Wait a minute. That's weird. Wait. This doesn't make sense. Oh, no, wait. Does it make sense? Oh, wait. Did I have the misorganized? I think they... Oh, no, wait. Drover Cleveland. He did 2 terms. Okay, well, I'm dumb. He did 2 terms, of course. But now we have William McKinsey. Sorry, William. But, I can't read William here. Nope, I do not read William in that sentence or anything. Sorry, bud. Okay, so yeah. But now, moving on to the Progressive era, World War II, we are gonna do Theodore Roosevelt. I can read Theodore decently well, but Roosevelt, I did have the R, the O, and then a number O, and then an E, and then maybe a V, and then another E, and then a G. Sorry, bud, your last name is unreadable, but don't worry, I'm just gonna put you probably right before this one, so how would I, okay, yeah. Sorry, man, your last name, I just can't read it. Actually, maybe you deserve to go above, but maybe not, because, the one above you, I can't read the first name. In yours, I can't read the last name. Maybe that means, okay, yeah, maybe that's what it means, okay. Move the charger over here. But okay, now, after Theodore, we have William Howard Taft. She is a jurist who never actually wanted to be the president, and she was also Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. I think I read that she was the only person to have that. The issue, William, is that I can't decipher your name at all, bud, so you're doing an unreadable. I just have to figure out where. I feel like at some point, we don't really have to care about the order of the unreadable. No matter what, I can't decipher it. Now we have Woodrow Wilson. And I have to figure out where I feel like probably goes right about here, maybe. How do I? Okay, maybe. No, you don't. No, yeah, I feel like there's a proper placement. Oh, but is it really? No, I feel like I would have a hard time getting what it is. But now we have another. Oh, don't do that. I don't want to waste all my efforts. Right, okay, yeah, so. Next, we have Warren G. Harding, a handsome, easygoing newspaper editor who admitted the presidency was way over his head, preferring to spend his time playing poker and golf while his friends robbed the government blind. Yeah, no, not a good yacht. But also, your signature is not a good yacht. I have a hard time reading this piece of shit. In fact, I cannot decipher any letter from this. Your last name ends in Harding? This does not look like the G. This looks like the, what is this, the floopy one, the, Y? This looks like a Y and not a G. And for that, you are going in the unreadable tier. Sorry, bub. And that we have Calvin Coolidge. God, it feels like some of these are a different language. I want to put you in Busy Deadable just so I don't have to put everybody in unreadable, but yeah. I don't know, maybe you're like the top of the barrel when it comes to like unreadable. I don't know. But are you? Yeah, no, you are. Oh God, some of these do not actually look like words. I think I'm at the hard part of my job where like letters should stop being letters. Can you guess who this is? I want you to guess. Oh God, did I move one? I think I moved one. Okay, guess who this is. This is a brilliant, self-made humanitarian engineer who fed millions in post-World War II Europe, but proved completely unable to emotionally connect with or alleviate the suffering of the Great Depression. We have Herbert Hooverson. Yeah, no, I know, this did not look like an H on the first inspection, did it? I don't want to declare you completely unreadable, but I will definitely put you here in the unlikely to that. God. Have I not been using these adequately? Let me know down below. But okay, we have F, and then two letters that I cannot read, and then a line, and then two more letters that I can't read, and then another line. And then what looks like an R and maybe an O. This is a charismatic, boundlessly optimistic political giant who hid his severe polio paralysis from the public while reinventing the American government during the Great Depression and World War II. Give it up for FDR. I heard great things about you. The issue is that I cannot read any of your great things. As much as I can read the F, that is not really enough to get you anywhere, buddy. I'm gonna put you now at like the top of here. No, you don't deserve to be an unlikely to that. I don't get you at all. I'm moving you now. I've decided over a long period of time that you don't deserve to be an unlikely to that. Well, maybe you do. Maybe I'll put you like in the front of unreadable. I guess unreadable doesn't matter. Oh my God, somebody with a tiny readable first name of Dwight. Who could this be? This is Dwight D. Eisenhower, a calm, highly organized, and universally respected five-star general who managed to hold the war with efficiency while building the interstate highway system. Good job, Dwight. It's probably because people to read what your goddamn name was. So, for this, you deserve to be in kinda deadable, but what part? I can actually read your name, which put you a step above. No, does it? Yeah, no. Flayton Pierce is better than you. But you have... Yeah, no, I agree with that assessment. Now, we have a truly recent president We have... Wait, what? What the heck? Is this in the right order? The net president is John F. Kennedy, but this says Truman. What the heck? It's weird. This is so weird. Okay. Well, obviously, right. This is Henry, right? There's Henry. This has an H in it. Trying to figure... Oh, Henry S. Truman. Okay, that's who you are. Henry S. Truman. Okay. Where should... Okay, well, I can read your name in general, so that will put you leagues above anyone else. Since I can actually get your name, right about here, I assume. Yeah, wait, maybe above Dwight, actually, because I can read pretty much his whole name. Well, I can only read part of your last name, yeah. And now, we have John F. Kennedy! A youthful, charismatic, and glamorous idealist who brought a Hollywood-style Camelot energy to the White House before his shocking assassination. Okay, so, you gotta do this. Where to put you, John F. Kennedy? The thing is, I can read the app, and... Wait, you don't have an app. What the fuck? Your name doesn't start with an F? What the shit? I can't even... What the heck? Your name doesn't even start with an F. How did you trick me? I was like, oh, at least I can read the F. But then I remembered, your name is John F. Kennedy. So, what the flip, man? You can't trick people like this. Not this early. Okay, and that double, we have Lyndon B. Johnson. So, well, where to put you, Lyndon B. Johnson? I'm thinking, probably somewhere here. Sorry, man, I just can't read you. Even your N, you're more like a G. Put you here. Oh, hey, this time you're designing connecting. That's humorous. Next, we have Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon. I can read the R and the I and kind of the C and the... Okay. I'm going to put you a bit higher than unreadable just because I can read the R. But not that high. I'm going to put you right below Theodore Roosevelt because... I don't know. Wait, no. Maybe... No, you deserve to be below. Okay, yeah. Next, we have... What is this one? So, Gerald Ford, an athletic, universally liked, and painfully honest Eagle Scout who stumbled into the presidency by appointment and took massive public backlash for pardoning Nixon to heal the country. Okay, wait. Nixon... Oh my god, okay. Yeah, can I guess that probably Gerald Ford was the vice president of Nixon? Can I guess that? I'm gonna guess... Oh, yeah, I think I didn't do that. Okay. So, my issue with you, bud, is that I can't do this. But just a couple more years to do this. Push past the pain. I might need pain meds. I can read the R, and I can read the Ford, and that might get you halfway. But with this kind of first name, I can't decipher, so I have to put you up a bit. To, right about... Do you... Okay, no, wait, maybe... Yeah, wait, maybe above here. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, that seems like a good place to put you in, unlikely to that. I feel like they almost have too many bases for how, like, poorly I'm doing this. We have Jimmy Carter. I love you. Your name's pretty readable in general. And for that, you go high. Where can I put you, Where can I put ya? Okay? So, Jimmy Carter, you were to shoot up like a rocket. I don't know if you were born when rockets existed. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. But you have earned your place right next to these people. And maybe a little bit above because I didn't read your last name a bit easier. Maybe I feel like no. I feel good. I feel good with the truly readable section being what it is, because truly readable means I can decipher every letter. John Tyler is on the edge because his T looks more like a Y to me. Yeah, so I feel good about. If you guys have a better metric system, you should know that I'm probably the yanked. Okay, Ronald Reagan. I can read almost every letter of this, bud. I feel comfortable putting you near the very top of the list. But where during the very top of the list? Ain't that the question? Probably in. I wanna put you a bit below Tartar. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Wait. A bit below. Yeah, no, that fits. Okay. So, with Jimmy Tartar out of the way, and so they're saying with Ronald Reagan, who else do we have? George Bush. Hey, bud. What is this? Do you not want to write your last name? You thought putting Bush was okay? Well, not okay. You did it wrong. Nobody can read your flippin' name. Sucked it. So, I can't put it in. I think Very Deadable would be a good place to put it. Maybe slightly here, I guess. Maybe actually slightly here, because I can't get this part at all, but I can read the Bush part, and maybe that counts for something. Then we have Bill Clinton, and Bill Clinton was my guess. But don't worry, I'm an impartial man. I know how to do shit. And I know how to do it without bias. And I have to admit, as much as the first letter and the second letter got me hopeful, and so did the last letter, and this, and kind of this, I have to admit, not that readable, so I'm going to put it in unlikely to death. But where? You know what? This place actually looks decently good. In unlikely to death. Looks like I would tie them off the mark with that one. So yeah, that leaves all that is left as. Let me just try to. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I think they George W. Bush, but I can't make heads or tails of this, so sorry, bud. I can't understand you at all. I kinda get the eye, actually. Maybe that should make you suit up a bit, but it won't, because the unreadable category doesn't really matter where you are listed at all. But that leaves us with the last 3 presidents. Where do they go? Well, you should know this next one. We have Barack Obama. Now, my dad and my brother Nick both said that Barack Obama would have the most readable signature. And I'm gonna be honest, the O and the B, really good. But, look at this. After, what is this? He put the O, and then he put a second O? Yeah, no, he gave up on writing Obama, which kinda sucks, because that is the most recognizable part of his name. More people told him Obama than people who told him Barack. So, I feel like... he's not unreadable. I'm not gonna put Barack Obama in unreadable for obvious reasons about why I can't do that. Wouldn't be cool, but... I don't feel comfortable putting him in unlikely to death when you're unlikely to get it. feel like he should really go below a couple people, actually. Because these people have, like, they're trying to write out their full name. I don't know what to say. Sorry. But next, we have, a blast. Okay. For a second, to that president, we have a blast. Media-savvy real estate mogul and popularist outsider who completely disrupted traditional American politics with a polarizing and norm-shattering leadership style. We have Donald Trump. Sorry, bud. You suck as a person, and you suck at writing your name. I don't know what to say here, bud. I can tell there's a D. I don't think you get any points for that. Your name, you did this a couple more times than necessary. And now we have Joe Biden. Even if Donald Trump is our president now, I go in order of when you first became president because you ran for 2 terms. Like, non-consecutively. You're not 2 different people with 2 different signatures. Joe Biden, I would like to put you ahead of Donald Trump a lot because you have a B and I play identifiable. But I really feel like you don't deserve any higher than unreadable. But okay, guys. This is my current list. And I guess I should probably see who we rate. Okay, Marina. If you're watching this, you're probably not watching this, but Marina, you said Abraham Lincoln, and you got into the truly readable spot. Romeo, you said George Bush. I did not put George Bush in the truly readable. I don't really remember where I put him, but that's probably a good sign that it wasn't actually that readable at all, guys. I think we could have deduced that kind of. I said Bill Clinton, and I did not have Bill Clinton in the truly readable yet. My dad and Nick both said Barack Obama, and he was in the... Where did I put him? I put him in the unreadable. I'm sorry, you two. It's just as good as his B and his O's are, you know, I can't just put my name as a M and an E and then put some dribbles in between the letters because my initials are iconic. We have my mom who said Abe Lincoln. You were right, Abraham Lincoln. So, Mom, you that applies. My classmate Steven, however, Steven, man, I'm sorry, but Donald Trump, if I had to guess who was the most unreadable, it might be Donald Trump, honestly. All of these are unreadable and, wait, no, maybe, I feel like that's a bit better. But Donald Trump, all I can read are the D's in a name. Maybe because you really want to shut on D's knots. My first year teacher said Thomas Jefferson. Wait, was Thomas Jefferson president? Well, now I don't want to think about it. I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah, he was. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Thomas Jefferson really made it into, to truly readable. I'm sorry. But, nothing but you, John Adams. You got him right. And he made it to the very top. John Adams, John Quincy Adams. I know you two are related. I think you guys are. Thank you. John Adams, you taught your son how to make sure that people could actually read his goddamn signature. Yeah. And, I salute you for that. That is one of your greatest American contributions that almost nobody else can even accomplish. And now we have Zachary Taylor, who kinda slips behind the middle, but is still readable, and, like, no, I feel happy about this order. I guess this does make sense that, you know, a lot more would be an unreadable. Kind of the point of a signature at all. But, yeah. So, if you guys disagree with me, I'm pretty sure I left you guys the exact... you can check this out. I'm pretty sure you can go to a tier maker. You can go here to this little button. You can type in presidential signature tier maker. And you can do this. Can I save a download? Oh, well, here we go. If you want to see the full thing tonight. I might figure out how to... Wait, can I... Oh, hey, I did it. Can I look at it? Here we are. Can I expand it? Oh, well, I think I'll have to put it at the top of the page, probably, but there you go. This is my list. If you guys have your own list, then, make a video. Send me an image of yours. And chat down below. But as for me, I think I've had enough talk about presidents. So, yeah. Bye!